Well, welcome to the Owensboro Board of Commissioners regular meeting, December the 3rd, 2019. At this time, I will ask the city clerk to please call the roll.
Commissioner Jeff Sanford.
Here.
Commissioner Larry Conder.
Here.
Mayor Tom Watson.
Here.
Mayor Pro Tem Larry Magliner.
Here.
Commissioner Pam Smithwright.
Present.
Present. That
Is
you
it Christmas?
It says Christmas present?
gonna give us a Christmas present tonight? Huh. Okay. We'll now ask you to please stand for the invocation and the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag. Commissioner Jeff Sanford, please.
Please bow your heads and pray with me. Dear Heavenly Father, let us be mindful of the seasons of Thanksgiving and Christmas. Let us know how fortunate we are to live in a free country. Let us be thankful of our freedoms we enjoy during these holiday seasons that were paid by many others that sacrificed the ultimate sacrifice in service to our country. Let us be aware of how much you have blessed us in this community. In these things we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you, Jeff.
To the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. At this time, we have a retirement recognition. Look at him over there grinning. I'm 69. What do you mean? Okay. Mr. Walter Phelps. Walter Phelps came to the Finance Department through the Experience Works program in August of 2010. It didn't take long to realize he was a perfect fit for the revenue clerk position. In December of that year, he became a full-time member of the city's finance team. Walter has served the city and its finance team with dedication, enthusiasm, and integrity. His strong work ethic has set a high standard and earned him the respect of others here at the city. Walter, thank you for your 9 years of service. And at this time, I'd like to present a little something for you out front and congratulate you on a much-deserved retirement.
He said, okay.
A long time since I've been before the judge, so.
That's the judge right there.
She looks more like the jury.
All right, we're going to face that way. The Certificate of Outstanding Service hereby recognizes Walter Phelps and extends its grateful appreciation for your outstanding service faithfully rendered while employed by the City of Owensboro from 2010 to 2019. All those who reside in the City of Owensboro, God bless you, are asked to join in this recognition of appreciation on this third day of December 2019. All right. Grin at the camera. Want to talk?
Well, I just like to thank everybody.
No, you got to go over there and stay.
Rules. I'm Walter Phelps from Owensboro, Kentucky, and everything. I'm here at this commission meeting. No, I'd like to say it's been a great honor to work with such great people. And I've had some great bosses. And I made some good friends and some enemies, but Larry will live through it. Now, I really appreciate everybody and what they've done for me and my family throughout the years I've been here. And may I always be a blessing to you. No matter where I see you, I'll always recognize you as a friend. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, the next item on the agenda today is what, Mike Rogers? Giving Tuesday. Giving Tuesday. Whereas Giving Tuesday was established as a national day of giving on Tuesday following Thanksgiving. And whereas Giving Tuesday is a celebration of philanthropy, and volunteerism where people give whatever they are able to give. And whereas Giving Tuesday is a day where citizens work together to share commitments, rally for favorite causes, build a stronger community, and think about other people. Whereas it is fitting and proper on Giving Tuesday and on every day to recognize the tremendous impact philanthropy, volunteerism, and community service in the city of Owensboro. Whereas Giving Tuesday is an opportunity to encourage citizens to serve others through this holiday season and during other times of the year. Now therefore, I, Thomas Hart Watson, Mayor of the City of Owensboro, do hereby proclaim December the 3rd, 2019 as Giving Tuesday in the City of Owensboro and encourage all citizens to join together to give back to the community in any way that is personally meaningful. At this time, I'll ask Mr. Scott, you gonna let him do this?
I'm gonna let him do it.
Mike Rogers from Owensboro Community and Technical School. And he's brought his own camera. He's ready.
Tom said I had to say a few words. I'm Mike Rogers, Owensboro, Kentucky. Work at Owensboro Community and Technical College. And today is Giving Tuesday. It is not a day of, you know, saying what somebody can do for us, but what we can do for somebody else. Everybody has something to give, and it doesn't have to be monetarily. So whether you've seen somebody today and just said thank you, shook their hand, told them what a good job they were doing, you know, see what you can do to say thank you in a way that makes somebody smile and lifts them up. So thank you, Mayor Watson, City Commission. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Mike. I tell you what, I'm on the board out there, and those two guys, Mike and Dr. Williams, they do a tremendous job for our young people in our community. The community college has been a big asset for our community, and they've made it more important than ever. And I, along with this commission, want to personally thank both of you for all your hard work. We appreciate you. Okay, moving along, business. Item 5A, consider approval of minutes dated November the 12th, 2019 and November the 19th, 2019. I'll make a motion to approve. Could I have a second, please?
Second.
Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, motion carries. Thank you. Item 5B, consider board appointments. I'll read both of these together. Owensboro Area Shelter and Information Services, OASIS, reappoint Suzanne Craig to a 3-year term expiring December the 1st, 2020. And the Owensboro Human Relations Commission, appoint Joseph Aquesto, Andrea Robinson, and Janice Sullivan to a 3-year term expiring December the 3rd, 2020. I'll make a motion to approve. Could I have a second, please?
Second.
Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, motion carries. Thank you. We have no ordinances on the second reading, none on the first reading. Item 8, Counselor, Municipal Order.
Thank you, Mayor.
You're welcome.
Municipal Order 31-2019, a municipal order approving a 1.6% cost of living increase for all eligible pension annuitants under the closed city employees pension fund, introduced and publicly read for approval this 3rd day of December 2019.
Could I have a motion to approve, please?
So moved.
Could I have a second?
Second.
And I believe City Manager would like to discuss this.
Yes, I do, Mayor. Thank you. This municipal order authorizes a 1.6 cost of living adjustment for pensioners of the closed city employee pension plan. This is a closed retirement system that closed in October of 1986. It is not the current retirement program for our employees since that time. 1.6 COLA was recommended by the board at their plan, or recommended by the board of the plan at their last meeting, and that mirrors the Social Security increase for the year.
Who's on that board, City Manager?
I believe you are, and Angela Hamrick is, and Commissioner Smith, right, are you as well?
Okay,
And then there are representatives of the pensioners on the board as well.
that's right. Okay, thank you. All right. I'll make a motion to approve. Could I have a second, please?
Second.
Any more discussion? Already did that once, didn't I? Okay, forget what I just said. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Thank you. Item 8B, please.
Municipal Order 32-2019, a municipal order approving a 1.6% cost of living increase for all annuitants of the Owensboro Police and Firefighters Retirement Fund closed. Introduced and publicly read for approval this third day of December 2019.
Okay, I'll make a motion to approve. Could I have a second, please?
Second.
City Manager?
Yes, Mayor, this is a corresponding 1.6% increase in the cost of living adjustment for the closed city and police firefighters plan. It's a corresponding plan, and again, they get the same increase as the other employees.
Could you explain why we used 1.6%?
I believe that was the Social Security increase for the year.
Okay, thank you. Any more discussion? Hearing none, all in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, motion carries. Okay, item 9, city manager items.
Yes, Mayor, thank you.
Consider appointments. Okay, go
Yeah,
ahead.
today we have the following appointments. Jason Goddard and Anthony Williams, probationary full-time non-civil service appointments to police sergeant, effective December 8th. Anthony Johnston and Jeremy Mulligan, probationary full-time non-civil service promotional appointments to lieutenant with the police department, effective December 8th. David Powell, probationary full-time non-civil service promotional appointment to major with the police department, effective December 8th. And Brian Roberts, regular full-time non-civil service appointment to lieutenant with the fire department, effective December 9th.
All right, I'll make a motion to approve. Could I have a second, please?
Second.
Any discussion? Okay, hearing none, all in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, motion carries. Thank you. City manager comments?
No additional comments, Mayor.
Good. Thank you. Item 10, communication from elected officials. Commissioner Smith-Wright, please.
Thank you, Mayor.
Welcome.
Just hope everybody had a nice Thanksgiving and be careful. That's all I've got tonight.
She talking to you about being careful?
I think she was.
I think she was too, okay. Pro Tem.
Thank you, Mayor.
Welcome.
Just hope to see everybody Saturday and light the Christmas tree. Thank you.
Man, these people are full of it tonight, aren't they? Commissioner Sanford?
Yeah, I do have something of importance.
Oh, as opposed to what these guys said.
Due to the rains this weekend, I did notice if you have a lot of leaves in your yard or in front of you, I think we need to start thinking about cleaning the drains. If you have a drain in front of your house, try to keep those clean if you can, because all throughout the city I drove that afternoon and there's flooding everywhere. And most of it was due to a lot of leaves in the drains. I don't know, Wayne would probably be better to explain that and what we need to do or what we don't need to do. But I did see a few people out trying to get the leaves out so the water would flow into the system. But anyway, if you could just be mindful of that, that would help everybody get around during this time of year. That's it.
Thank you. So you raked your leaves this weekend?
I did not rake my
Okay, I'm
leaves.
just checking.
No.
Commissioner Condon.
That was a practical comment. That was very good, Jeff. In the spirit of Giving Tuesday, last week, made a little bit of a phone call to Harry Pettigo out at St. Benedict's just to ask him, hey, do you need anything? What's going on? How is everything? Harry's comment was, you know, what we really need is for everybody to give of their time, talents, and treasures every day. Because at Thanksgiving and this time of year, everyone does, out of their giving of their heart, do a great job. But it's the rest of the time that sometimes our charities do struggle. So please remember, not only this time of year, but every day throughout the year, that our charities get extended all the time. Thank you, Mayor.
You're welcome. I'd like to blindside Amanda Rogers. Could you give us an update on the park, please?
Well, Mayor, thanks for the opportunity to give you an update on the renovations at the Owensboro softball complex. They are underway, of course. We are currently working on renovating the fields themselves. Vescale Sports Fields out of Lexington is on property. They are currently finishing up the drain trunk lines on each field, which is the main drain that runs from home plate all the way through to the outfield fence. We have redone a little bit of those drains based upon grade on 2 of the fields that we saw some issues in the outfield when they came to property. So we're running some drains to some retention basins on property. So that extended that timeline to do that portion of the project. In addition to doing that, we've recently reviewed and approved all the irrigation. I think we mentioned that at the last meeting. And we're underway on making some final decisions on the aesthetics of the fields, what those synthetic turf fields will look like. That's been a little more of a process, I think, than I anticipated. With a baseball field, you have your standard green infield, 8-foot pitching circle, base pass. But since our pitching rubbers move, with us only having 4 fields, our pitching rubbers move from 35 feet to 53. So there's no standard 8-foot circle that would encompass 35 and 53. So figuring out how these fields will look, we've gone back and forth several times. We want to make sure this is done right and looks amazing when it's done, because we do anticipate that these fields will look this way for many years to come. Will provide a great economic impact for our community, being able to extend our season earlier in the year and later in the year. So I've talked recently with the city manager and given him kind of an update on where we're at with that synthetic look. And we've done some back and forth. I'm hoping by the end of the day tomorrow that I have an update on those plans. As soon as we get it to where we think as staff we're happy and content with the look, we'll bring that to you all as elected officials to review and approve.
So next work session, is that what you mean?
It could be if you like. If you'd like it to be a work session presentation, we can by all means do that. We also met on property to do the back parking lot update. The engineering team, myself, and then our architect that we've hired to work with us. We met on property to review that back parking lot design, the increase in parking and the improvement in the pedestrian walkway from the main entrance directly to the back 5th field to improve that access point, knowing that practice space is limited inside the complex. We want to make sure we give a direct path that's safe for our pedestrians and our players to get from point A to point B. So that's kind of where we're at right now.
Okay, good. I suggest you do a figure of 8 around both those rubber. It would be so
Figure
cool.
8?
Yeah, you know, just line up your turf and do a little figure of 8 in between there. You'll have turf in between the back rubber and no turf in front. That's all you got to do.
And what color do you want that to be?
Well, our color is green and blue, isn't it? The Christmas tree's green and blue, so. I've seen that before is why I said that. It's a pretty cool design. Go around the 53-footer and then come and have turf.
Back in the.
Yeah, it's kind of neat, but I'm sure you got it figured out. I'm not worried about it.
I don't know, Mayor, but we're getting there.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Folks are asking me, they're seeing a lot of activity out there, so I thought, who better than you to explain it?
Thank you.
You're welcome. A couple announcements. Soup Day for Goodfellows is at St. Joe and Paul this Friday at 11 o'clock, and it will be part of the Western Kentucky Botanical Gardens. They're going to do it there because they really don't have enough room where they are. We at the Hampton Inn at 3:30 on Friday night, December the 6th, have a Christmas card, a Christmas gift to the community, and then as Commissioner Pro Tem said, at Smothers Park, lighting of the Christmas tree at 5 o'clock. And Transit's been nice enough to take a trolley up to Girls Inc. We're going to bring a bunch of those young ladies down to make the celebration even better. So I hope we can have everybody there. That's all I have. Item 11 is open public forum. Anybody from the audience, especially those people that have to be here because of leadership of Owensboro, are welcome to address the City Commission on any matter of public concern that was not on tonight's agenda. Comments are limited to issues within the scope and responsibility of the commission. Commission meetings are held to conduct city business for the benefit of Owensboro citizens and taxpayers. At this time, if anyone wishes to address the City Commission, please make their way to the podium and to be recognized. Speakers must state their name and address for the record and limit their remarks to 3 minutes or less. Any takers? Oh, Doctor.
Mr. Mayor, City Commissioners, my name is Scott Williams. I live here in Owensboro, and I'm with Owensboro Community Technical College. And I wanted to come and formally thank y'all for working with us in the Owensboro Transit System to allow us to pay a one-time fee annually to OTS, and gives all of our students, as long as they have a current student ID, free ridership on the city bus system anywhere that they want to go. And to tell you how successful that has been, in the first 2.5 months of that project, we've had over 2,600 rides since that time. So it tells you how needy many of our students are, and it is such an advantage. Not only can they get out to the college, but they can go get groceries or go to work, and I think it's a big assistance. So I wanted, on behalf of the college, our faculty, staff, and our students, formally thank each and every one of y'all for allowing us to do that. So thank you.
Exactly.
Thank you, Doctor. Anybody else? Oh, come on. Officer? No. Okay. All right, then. I'll entertain a motion to adjourn. Could I have a second, please?
So
Second.
moved.
Guess what? We are adjourned.
Yay.